to pay to ban Tom Kench Nocturne. You couldn't. Spam bans against Nuguri. No summoners nuclear to help out on. Spotted on Vision.
Yeah, he's going to move on over. The grand entrance, oh man, that was real slow, but Joker's still going to get hit by it, and ShowMaker makes his way down here as well as Joker's going the other way. They'll only be getting one kill here, but it's going to be first blood, and it is going to be going over to Damwong Gaming. Hoit jumping over that wall with the flash. The Q is going to land, but Joker's taking him on a wild goose chase. Oh man, the slowest over the grand entrances, but still able to lock down the kill is the Rakan.
That was a short range one, so you don't notice.
Yep, teleport going to come in here, but Shelly, she's charging on forward. That's all that money.
A little bit up, but ever since the range on 9.1 for acquisition was extended, things could be bad. Here's the gank.
Yeah, quickness has been procced, and that looks fast enough on the grand entrance. The Summit comes in with the teleport. Canyon's going to get punished, and Damwon Gaming not going to be able to find the gank at all, and Ghost is going to be fine.
They knew the ult was down, and they want more.
Yeah, Hoit's just going to get kicked. OnFleek coming on forward, and SANDBOX just using their extra power that they have with these champions, and OnFleek respecting Nuguri.
Backline access and AoE wombo. If you're SANDBOX Gaming. Team fighting wise in the late game, it's definitely a huge advantage. If it gets to 30 minutes and you're at even gold, you take the team fight comp in the late game every time from Damwon. So it's risky to run comps like this from SANDBOX. Traditionally, or recently, they've been able to play them out. You make one big mistake, and that big mistake might be now. Things can go away from you.
Yeah, turret's going to come down. 4 members of Damwon up towards the top side. It's the quickness. Still works this time. Good knock-up from the hero's entrance as ShowMaker can't find the taunt target. Trouble Bubbles are now in amongst this fight, but the trade is good for Damwon Gaming. The dive forward as Nuguri gets exploded. No Hemoplague to be followed up on this time as Paddlestar does work onto ShowMaker, but doesn't get the Trouble Bubble. Can OnFleek do it? Can he make the big kick?
He's actually looking down the lane for one Ezreal here. He's not expecting this.
Yeah, there's the flash in. See you later, Kalista. You are dead this time. Not going to be out. Oh! Survives! What the heck was that? Turns it all around, and SANDBOX Gaming used their early advantage. It's not over yet, though. The explosion does finally come in as Nuguri has to flash to get out, but still, I'll be typing worth till the end of me life in the all chat. OnFleek trying to jump on top of Summit, doesn't actually need to.
Moments where AoE wombo doesn't matter because the map control was surrendered in the early game.
Well, here's the fight, actually. Quickness does tie a couple up as the Kalista is going to die this time. Joker gets a nice triple play, but he's going to follow him. The Oath Sworn going to go into the Death Chamber. And SANDBOX, they lose the bottom lane this time. Can they clean up?
And how did that start? That's the question I don't know the answer to, because 2 picks is a very heavy price on the top side of the map, and Kalista especially dying with both summoners. Kick used.
Yeah, kick back onto ShowMaker as OnFleek just gets himself taunted and dies. Okay, SANDBOX throwing their lives away as Nuguri takes a lot of damage here. The pool is going to negate a lot of that damage, but it's not enough. And the CC lasts for too long for that pool to work.
Both sides making some pretty big mistakes.
Vladimir, what they can actually do about it, we'll have to find out.
Oh, actually drawn out of Canyon, was worried about a paddle star. He has to walk up. It means he doesn't have this. He's re-engaging.
Yeah, he's deciding to use it for an engage tool now as the Oathsworn is going to be pulled back. The Kindred, the Kalista, can she actually get any work done in this fight? As Summit just dives on forward, looking to delete Hoit. Not going to be able to do so, but now Canyon is dead because there's no opportunity to utilize the World Ender and the flash forward from ShowMaker, but it's on to Joker. Can they get anything more as Nuguri dives onto Dove in the back line, but the Hemoplague's not going to kill him. Paddlestar also not going to work out. He's going to be there. Tides of Blood doing some work as Nuguri's able to dance around, but Ghost doing the same thing. The Ren not going to get the first kill, and the trade is going to come in. Nuclear also now able to get the DPS through, but Damwon Gaming not going to be able to get anything more.
They continue to poke around. Damwon aren't able to get vision. That's the hard part still for Damwon Gaming. But they
ability to regen his health. SANDBOX moving on over. Half the health bar now on this Baron buff, and like you say, Hoit looking for it, gets in there. Grand entrance doesn't work. As the battle dance means that the quickness doesn't do anything. Summit into the backline this time is looking for that deletion, but he is taken down instead. They're going to trade back as Ghost is dancing around the fight, but that Ezreal that we were talking about, so much damage availability, and Joker is going to be traded.
It plays into SANDBOX, they run at it. How will Damwong play this? Hema play back off cooldown.
Well, Vision's certainly available here for Damwong. That is
Maybe
very
just watch
late
the cell
teleport,
down.
though, as the Ren stacks are sticking in there, and Ghost has decided to commit. OnFleek's there.
Got
they
it.
do take it down, and the safeguard is beautiful. Flashes over the wall as Dove, the only one to be traded, and SANDBOX will take that any day of the
They
week.
needed to be assertive. That was the right move. Roll the dice. Go into that big matchup later this week against Griffin. 5-0.
Exactly. They are going to take a couple of games at least, as now the engage comes down. Canyon wants to deliver a gargoyle into the backline, and this time Hoit gets the quickness. The grand entrance is looking pretty damn grand this time, and SANDBOX are melting. Summit still alive as Ghost also able to get a double so far. Can't dance around this team fight quite well enough, and Nuclear's going to survive, but no! Summit grabs the kill with the empowered shock blast. Top laners, the ones left standing. But Damwong Gaming pretty happy. So careful playing around Nuguri's position. But with him on the top side of the map, they're going to continue playing around it, and that means a free Mountain Drake goes over to SANDBOX.
Away from vision control if someone walks up too fast. And Damwon Gaming, the Rakan especially, find the backline. Those ARAM rolls are out the window. Speaking of ARAM, Hoit.
Summit gonna run on forward, does get the leap to the skies, and now Hoit is in trouble. Accelerated shock blast is in there, the quickness, the flash, is able to get himself out. Now Nuguri in the backline, Joker comes on down, Ghost dives on top of a Vladimir, not sure whether that's what they wanted to do, but Nuguri gets all of his health back. Zhonya's is there, Joker is not, as he's gonna get taken down by Nuclear. And now Summit looking to run away. Dub looking for the poke damage on the disengage.
High health bars on their carries. They run it Baron. Is there anything Damwon Gaming can do to stop them?
Well, there's no World Ender available from Canyon here, and now Ghost able to put those sticks in there. Not going to be a true 50-50, and it's just going to be taken. Damwon Gaming just basically gift a Baron over to Shin.
It would be a fiesta. Because we're seeing so many fights that are 50-50 and execution being important. But this is the meta that was introduced and with face check.
The face check from OnFleek does have the Guardian Angel, remember, and is going to get taken down to it as Nuguri wants to get the team fight, goes into the Sanguine pool, gets a good tides of blood, but has the Zhonya's there as well. The Vlad is still alive, and that means that this is going to be a Damwon team fight. Joker the first one to go down, but Dub able to nail a lot of that damage, but Ghost has been CC'd. Now down to his Guardian Angel. Summit can't get the work done. Finally, the Vlad will fall, and now Ghost is bouncing around the fight. Gets the double in the end, and Nuclear wants to get it. The auto's not enough, and Ghost survives. SANDBOX somehow win a miracle team fight and get the ace around the hero's entrance. Stunning stuff here, and Ghost on 6 items makes the Kalista look like a deadly late-game threat, and they will win the game and take the series.
There's good starts to the season for a promoted team, and there's 5-0. The 5-0 confirmed. They go in undefeated till the time they face Griffin later this week.
And look at how excited they are as well, finally getting some redemption against a team that was certainly with the winning record over SANDBOX in Damwon Gaming in Challenger before this. They promoted alongside one